Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Wednesday market webcast. Okay, so 45.90 high at the moment. Bulls put that in fairly early in the day, and then they let them bring it in a little bit. So we closed pretty darn near the lows of the day, 63.25 versus 60.75. They put in a lower low today, which is, look, that's the first minimal sign that the Bears might, actually show up this week. It's not really much of a sign at all. For me, you really got to close below the prior day low. I mean, when you're in this bad a shape, when you've given up this much, and like I said yesterday, don't fall into the trap of it's gone up so much, therefore it is done going up. That has nothing to do at all with whether or not a particular market is done going up. Not at all. So we'll take a couple days to figure out what this thing wants to be. But you get one good, decent piece of news, that 45.90 is going to get smoked just like everything else. And we'll see where we are at the end of the day. But you got to let the day play out. So hourly chart, there's your 90. They brought it back in. We're just kind of leveling off here. They weren't able to do anything with the hourly mid-band, they being the bulls, as far as making it support. So it's been resistance all night long. That sits at 45.67.33. So, Bears, you want to actually be a part of the market? Hold it below the hourly mid-band all day. There's a plan. And try. You broke in yesterday's low. How about you close below that and get back into this consolidation zone from Friday? Then maybe everybody would stop making fun of you so much. So, if they can do that, then at least we've got a ball game this week. Otherwise, it's going to hold in here somewhere. They'll take it back, then 45.90. And then, as we get into directional days, Thursday, Friday, things, 4,600 and above is really under threat. Where's the weekly pivot? It's hiding down here. It's barely on the chart. It's at 44.05.67. And so if your reaction is, well, we definitely have to give that up. No, we don't. We don't have to give that a look. We have to give that a look. We really, we really don't. It's one of these things where, okay, so I just paused it. I fat fingered the data entry on that. There's no way it could be 44.05.67. It's 45.05.67. You got the weekly pivot down here, which we never touch, by the way. You spend the whole damn week above it. It's not going to be below that. It's going to be above. So instead of 45.05.67. I won too many fours when I keyed it in. Anyway, there's your weekly pivot. We've been 85 handles above. Could we go down and see it? Sure. Is it going to take a lot of work? Yeah. It's going to have to do a lot better than lingering to the prior day's Globex low and then, letting them take it back up and close it above where it needs to be. So step one, seal off the hourly midband. Step two, get back into this consolidation zone. Ideally, close back where we opened up Sunday night. Get back there, and then we can start talking about things like weekly pivot. You got the 9-day at 45.26. Absent that, we may grind up here for a couple of days. We may consolidate in this 45.70, 45.60 to 45.80 area. This is a perfect place to just consolidate underneath all-time highs, well above 9 days and weekly pivots and things of that nature, and just kind of let the whole thing breathe for a couple days and see if it's got fuel for new highs. Look, it's been grinding every week for a while. Last week, ground for a couple of days, lift off and go. Grind for a couple of days, should definitely lift off and go again. You have to, as a trader, you have to get used to the cycle of consolidation and expansion. Consolidation and expansion. If you don't, then you're just, wandering around, just, aimlessly trying to figure out what the hell's going on all the time. And the nice part about being a subscriber, the nice part about being in the room is we tell you what's going on. Yeah, we're consolidating. We're not going to do a whole hell of a lot today. We're going to make our day. We're going to move on to the next day. but it's going to have to perform or we're not going to trade. Or here we go. Here's some vol, time to take advantage. Let's make some handles. When you take advantage of those times, then the consolidation times don't seem like such a big deal. Because remember, everything is only a big deal in your head. And as long as you're following your rules, it's all good. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. Talk to you soon.